of an artillery concentration by these guns as a tribute to mighty gunners and the thunder of the guns.
Hello everyone, welcome back to IP News channel. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe. So today we have the biggest breaking news of all time as far as Indian defense are concerned. So today the Indian Defense Minister unveils first no import weapon list. So how it is very important and what it means. So let's discuss. Let me try to explain one by one. As far as I know, among the world's largest importers of military hardware, India has just announced its first list of 101 weapon systems and equipment that will no longer be purchased from abroad. The list also covers a large spectrum of defense hardware, including transport aircraft, artillery guns, combat helicopters, and radar systems, simulators, assault rifles, warships, and more. The first set of items will be banned from the import starting this December 2020, followed by another set of equipments that will be banned from December 2021. And the final one will be from December 2022. So for each 1 year, India will look to implement the ban list. Making the announcement on Twitter today, the Indian Defense Minister Rajnath Singh has said this decision will offer a great opportunity to the Indian defense industry to manufacture the item in the negative list by using their own design and development capabilities or adopting the technologies designed and developed by DRDO to meet the requirements of the Indian Armed Forces. The embargo on imports is planned to be progressively implemented between 2020 to 2024. Our aim is to apprise the Indian defense industries about the much anticipated requirement of the Indian Armed Forces, so that they are better prepared to realize the goal of indigenization in the Indian Armed Forces. All necessary steps could be taken to ensure that timelines for protection of Indian equipments as per the negative import list are met, which will include a coordinate mechanism for handholding the industry by the defense service. Most such equipment for import embargo could be identified progressively by the DMA in consultation with all the stakeholders, which will include a wide range of stakeholders from armed forces to the companies, etc., etc. So a due note of this will also be made in the DAP to ensure that no item in the negative list is processed for import in the future. So this is huge news, guys. What it says is basically these 101 items identified by the Indian Defense Ministry will not be imported and will be procured from the local manufacturers and industries. So this will be a huge boost for Indian defense sectors. So this is a great initiative by the Indian government. India is the world's second largest importers of weapon systems. So if India wants to be a superpower, it should dream about indigenous solutions for the weapons needs. You can't be importing weapons and try to become a superpower. This is not going to happen. You need some kind of freedom in this kind of field. uh, During the wartime, you should not be dependent on any other country but yourself. So this is a goal of India. And also, guys, you should remember, you should understand that the defense industry and its trade import, I mean like exporting defense industries will yield you much more benefit, a profit, and much more jobs in the country, but also it will give you the much needed clout in the global clout over the other nations. So India is trying to become a global superpower. The first step could be to start within the defense sector and becoming a self-reliance country, and then move on from there to become a major defense exporter. If you ask me about the list of defense weapons platforms, I cannot go on to say all the 101 weapon system, but I can give you some insight. Uh, what are the systems we are looking at? That is starting with effect from December 2020, 120 fin stabilized armored piercing ammunitions, 7.62 into 51 sniper rifle, tracked self-propelled guns 155 and 52 caliber, towed artillery guns, short-range surface-to-air missiles, land variant, obviously, and ship-borne cruise missiles, multi-barrel rocket launchers, Pinaka variants, simulators presenting smart range, and multifunction targets. So these are some of the items. Even it includes bulletproof jackets, ballistic helmets, and missile destroyers, multi-purpose vehicles for navy, and offshore patrolling boats and patrolling vehicles for the Indian Navy and Indian Coast Guard as well. So next generation missile vessels also be procured within India. The Indian Navy already made a major breakthrough by procuring lot of defense their lot of their defense need within the country itself, without going for importing. In the sphere of naval warfare and the Indian Navy's requirements are concerned, India is procuring lot of its major equipments within the country itself. But there are some kind of imports being made uh, from Russia. So this is a very important initiative by the Indian government. They have pushed the narrative. They have placed an embargo that these equipments must be procured within India when they are available. Even light combat helicopters, LCH, will be procured from India, and light combat aircraft, Tejas, will be procured from India. They are made in India, and they are readily available. But the thing is now, what happens to the MMRCA, this 2.0 or 2.3 or whatever they call it? No, what happens to that? There are lots of questions to be answered, is still not been clear, because in this list we can see that light combat aircraft, Tejas, LCA Mk1A, enhanced indigenized content, will be procured from within India. That is obvious. But what happens to the presumed orders being given? I mean, like presumed procurement process being taking place, which we are told about this F-16 or some other single engine variants or dual engine variants. This is very confusing topic, so we need someone who can explain to us about this embargo, the first ever defense blacklist put out by Indian Defense Ministry. So IFA News team will try to bring in someone with more knowledge about this issue and try to give you the actual perspective and the benefits it comes with. And also we need to know what about the procurement being made for K9 Vajra, etc. And there are other artilleries which India is importing. For example, the M777 is also being imported by India from United States, and we are expecting more orders can be placed in this regard. So there are a lot of questions to be answered. So Indian Forever IFN News team is trying to um, give a full perspective and a full spectrum analysis with someone who can explain to us much in detail. Looking forward to it, guys. I'm trying to bring in someone who can explain to us what it really means. So kindly subscribe to IFE News channel and kindly ring the bell icon so you don't miss that update. So till then, I will come back with another great news. I have posted this all the list in this video, so kindly pass the video and you can check the what equipment's been blacklisted so far. So once again, thank you for listening to IFE News, and kindly subscribe, and I will come back with another great news. Jai Hind.